I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and people hire me for no BS career advice, which can relate to a job search, hiring more effectively, management leadership, career transitions, being more effective in the workplace. Job hunting can be depressing. You don't get results, you feel frustrated, you beat yourself up. Well meaning people will say to you, "Hey, how's it going in your search?" And it just sticks a dagger inside of you. I was working with someone recently. He's got his struggles. I worked with someone previously. She had her struggles. And we started to construct a plan for how to deal with it. The first thing I asked them to do is, okay, you reached out to me and I can feel the depression that you're going through. I can hear it in your voice. Maybe take a little bit of time off. Just get away from this for half a day, an hour. Get yourself recalibrated as best you can. Distract yourself with someone or something in order to get yourself out of this loop that you're starting to get into. That's only going to feed the depression and feed the feeling that you can't do this, okay? The next thing we started to do is look at where the job search was breaking down. Because most people don't know how to job search. They think they do. They apply to a lot of jobs. They interview at places. They get turned down, but they don't really know how to find work. They don't know how to interview. If they get past the first round of interviews, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what we started to do is deconstruct the places where they weren't doing their search well. We got them organized so that they'd be in a position where they could start to note the things that were going well and improve upon the things that weren't. Maintain perspective or develop a perspective that was more useful than just simply saying to yourself, "I'm never going to find a job," as so many people do. Best of all, as they demonstrated from the very beginning with working with me, they asked for help. And I was able to help them look at the process that they were engaged in better than before. In one case I've worked with over the years, we had to revisit their career goals because the fact of the matter was what they were looking for was unreasonable. And they wanted to do something that the market didn't support. It was more of work that would be existent for volunteers than it would for an employee. Lastly, in some cases, there are additional skills you need to learn in order to ensure that firms that should be interested in you are interested in you. Then we package that in a way that the employers would understand what it is that someone could deliver for them. And as a result, in each case, and I'm still working with one now, we've been moving forward. We helped them get to where they needed to get to, and you can do the same thing. It all starts with getting some help or support. Hire a coach. Put yourself in a position where what you're able to do is, very simply, get the help that you need to move through the process. For some people, if you don't have a therapist that you're working with, get a therapist to work with. A coach is going to deal with concrete things. But the fact of the matter is, get some help so that this way you don't get stuck in this loop that isn't going to help you get to where you need to, which is working at a different place or working all together. I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. My website, thebiggamehunter.us, has a ton in the blog that will help you with all those categories I mentioned earlier. In addition, if you'd like me to coach you, you can schedule time for a free discovery call, or we can go right into coaching so I can help you. Also, my site has information about my courses, books, and guides. Again, a lot there to help. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. My network tends to be a lot bigger than most people's, so the people who I'm connected with become your second level connection. You can start reaching out to more folks. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.